impression and answer the right questions. And so we had a very successful meeting with the entire MCC team in October 2024, and that they were impressed. And from that engagement, we were assured that Liberia's eligibility will be confirmed by the MCC board. We did not stop there. We had engagements at the State Department. We also had engagement with the U.S. Treasury then. The president continued to diplomatically engage with critical leaders in the U.S. government. So this effort, informed also by the scorecard, it is good that the country has also been on a path of passing the indicators. That was critical. We inherited some passes. That was critical. We want to thank all and sundry, present and past. We didn't meet it at ground zero. There were some efforts done. We acknowledge that. Our job was to clinch it and to use football parlance to score the goal, to hit target. And the president led the process, and we hit target. Liberia was qualified, was elected by the MCC board in December for eligibility for a second compact. You know that
in 2024. 2025, because of capital expenditure requirement, which averages about $100 million at the National Port Authority, to ask the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and the Revenue Authority for some reprieve. Let's see if the money that we need to contribute to here, investing in the port, right now the port is severely congested. Trade volume is increasing about 12 to 15%. We came to the national government for assistance so that we can invest in the port. And don't forget, we also provide trade facilitation to the entire economy, to about $4 billion economy. We provide about 80 to 90% of trade facilitation. So if you don't invest in the port, it has at the macroeconomic level almost of 0.5% to 1% drag on the national economy or the entire economy of the Republic of Liberia. So for me, there's a disconnect in between what we want versus what we want to get to. But again, we will appreciate your assistance with the assistance of the Ministry of Justice to at least help us collect from the other governmental agencies, especially like LPRC, which is a very legal institution to at least.
And how you doing, sir? Because I saw the traffic accident along the Jonathan Highway. I'm seeing Bruce Ma on what already occurred just now, sir?
The mobile model guy.
Yes, sir.
The
Yeah, I'm seeing the Bruce Ma on you. I'm seeing your share all tuned up.
but I hooligan.
Okay.
You have to go to the court of law.
But what exactly happened? Was he driving or what?
They get attacked because of government.
Yeah, because I'm outside on the Jonathan where I'm seeing guys with masks all on their faces, and I seen them throwing out a stone out, but then I see you with all Bruce Ma out on your phone, and I'm seeing all on your hand.
You see, and look at the back of the car.
But are you a government official, sir? And what's your name?
My name is Borkai Salim, and
What?
I'm the Director General for the National Food Association.
Okay, sir, thank you. All right. As you can see, this Borkai Salim, a car got broken, and look at the bar windows all got broken. But some confused guy having masks all on their faces at the Jonathan Road. He's trying to take the complaint now as Memorial Central.
impression and answer the right questions. And so we had a very successful meeting with the entire MCC team in October 2024, and that they were impressed. And from that engagement, we were assured that Liberia's eligibility will be confirmed by the MCC board. We did not stop there. We had engagements at the State Department. We also had engagement with the U.S. Treasury then. The president continued to diplomatically engage with critical leaders in the U.S. government. So this effort, informed also by the scorecard, It is good that the country has also been on a path of passing the indicators. That was critical. We inherited some passes. That was critical. We want to thank all and sundry, present and past. We didn't meet it at ground zero. There were some efforts done. We acknowledge that. Our job was to clinch it and to use football parlance to score the goal, to hit target. And the president led the process, and we hit target. Liberia was qualified, was elected by the MCC board in December for eligibility for a second compact. You know that
the Thursday edition of the program, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, and we are live on Fabric 101.1 FM. We are also live on Super 95.5 FM, and we are on your regular Facebook TV, Spoon TV Live, where you get the best but less. And certainly we dish out Liberia's best, nothing but the very best radio has to offer. Your television has to offer as well. So we'd like to say welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, the 18th of December, and the year is moving forward. We'd like to say welcome to the show. My name is Emmanuel David, and this is the Today Show, your trusted political talk show where truth meets responsibility and dialogue shapes the future. As we begin today, let us remind ourselves that a nation does not change by silence, but by informed voices and active citizens. That's why we always love for our audience, our audience, those of you who follow the show, to be an active follower and not a passive follower. Your input and your suggestions, some of those things that you say on the show mean a lot to the show, and it helps to shift the direction of the show because you are a major contributor on the show. So we'd like to say thank you for always following as we together have for ourselves a great time and bring you the information as those information unfold. We have an interaction with you, as I said initially, making you an active follower of the show, not a passive follower. So you have a part to play on the show, and your part is very important. It is essential as we together share information, have a dialogue, conversation around some of those things that are happening as we look forward to having a better Liberia, because the country is on the path to success and prosperity. And I can say that for a real fact. And I'm very optimistic that Liberia is on the path to a better Liberia. So your contribution, your part that you play on the show has a very important meaning as it relates to the nation growth and development. So I'd like to say thanks a lot always for following the show. Always you guys are there whenever we are here to rumble you through the Thursday edition of the show. Today is the 18th day in the month of December. The year is 2025, and gradually we are moving, and we have 13 days left in 2025, including today. We have 13 days. So if you take today out, we have 12 days left in the year 2025. And certainly we are moving. Few days from now, we will be saying, welcome to 2026. And it is certainly a good thing to have life, because life is essential. There are some who accomplish a lot, but they are no longer living. They are somewhere lying in something else, and it is a very good thing to be alive, strong, energetic, and hopeful, because life has its own, and tomorrow is It's another day that comes with its own. So you just have to be optimistic. You just have to be strong, courageous enough to keep moving and keep pushing forward. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, but the courage to wake up and keep moving, that counts. So you have to be courageous enough as you go through the day. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. We'd like to say welcome to the show. Let's go to our weather report for today. And what do we have for today? Our weather report. The BBC is reporting that the weather forecast is saying that we will have sunny interval and a gentle breeze today. Sunny interval and a gentle breeze today. So you have to know that you will have a very good weather today. And temperature stands as it is 6 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is a very good time on Thursday. So folks, as we move on, we have to know the true essence of Christmas. For those of us who are Christians, and we know that Christmas is the celebration of the birth of Christ. And in Liberia, Christmas is amazing because of so many things. Christmas is amazing because of so many things. You know, we are experiencing climate change, and there are things that used to happen back then. We are not seeing them now because of climate change. And remember the egrets that we call the Christmas bird, that white long bird, they are called the egrets. Yes. By this time, they should be around, and you should be seeing them from one area to another area. And, you know, coming up as a kid, whenever I see the egrets, I know exactly that we are approaching Christmas, and Christmas is next right door, and we start to remind our parents about our Christmas clothes, remind our parents about some of those things that we want for Christmas. And then you will experience the deal, something we call the Yanni Pepe. People who live in Liberia can relate. And nowadays, we don't experience these things because of climate change. Probably we will have them come in January or sometime February because of climate change. These things happen as we move on in life. There are changes and things turn around. So there's too many amazing things about Christmas in Liberia. Strong Christmas meaning, talking about the birth of Christ. We have the spirit of sharing. People share things, neighbor, family member, stranger share food and drinks and all other things. And one of the important things about Christmas I love is the traditional food and togetherness. You know, people that didn't give you food for the beginning of the year, Christmas Day, they will give you food. You know, as a bachelor, that's why I leave my door open. Because I want enough to come in. And people are very generous enough. Liberians, we are very good people. And Christmas time, you experience the goodness of Liberians. We share food, we share drinks, people give money, and community celebration as well. It's very important. And one thing, the Omen Baker tradition. The Omen Baker tradition is one of the key things about Christmas in Liberia. In other countries like in the West, where you have the United States, you have England, you have other places, you have Santa Claus. And Santa Claus gave out gifts. But in Liberia, our Santa Claus, which is the old man Baker, received gifts rather than giving gifts. So that is another thing about Christmas. Very amazing in Liberia. And there are lots of great things about Christmas. So let us observe the true essence of Christmas and enjoy the season. The festive season is already on. Do not think about what happened. Do not think about the trouble, the worries, and all of those things. Put yourself in the spirit and enjoy Christmas, because Christmas is a time of celebration, and it is the end portion of the year. And you know, at the end portion of the year, people have to celebrate their achievements, those success that you have along the way during the course of the year, and all of those things, because you have the ups and downs, the smiles and frowns, and all of those things make life beautiful. And at the end of the year, you are strong, energetic, you are alive, and you have achieved some things over time. you certainly have to celebrate. For those who are not Christian, and you don't actually subscribe to what the Bible says about Christ, bribe, and other things, you have to celebrate the end part of the year because it is very important. So we have to move on. The time check is exactly 16 minutes past 8 o'clock. And this is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. My name is Emmanuel Balen David. Hope to be joined by my colleague Lorena and Honoree. Together, we're going to rumble you through the Thursday edition of the program, the Today Show. And today's edition of the program promises to be a well-served, palatable breakfast and a resplendent one for you, as we have lots of things, bits and pieces of everything for you this morning as we rumble you through the Thursday edition of the show. For those of you who are celebrating birthday on today, we'd like to say happy birthday out to you. And if you celebrated day or days ago, belated birthday greetings going out to you. And if you're looking forward to your birthday or pre-birthday greetings going out to you. If you lost someone dearest to you, we'd like to say sorry, like my friend and brother, that's you, Aaron Kuban of the DN News. You lost your father. Aaron, we say sorry. No, man, yeah? Take sorry in the Lord. These things happen, and you have to be strong enough as a man to go through the period of bereavement. So, Aaron, would like to say sorry and be strong. So we move on to other things. We have to crisscross the country to speak of our correspondents, to know exactly what is going on in parts of Liberia. We have to speak of our correspondent. Montserrado County is not just Liberia. Liberia stretches as far as the other parts. The 14th county, Montserrado County, is one making the 15 counties. So we have to go other places and have a conversation with our correspondents to know exactly what are some of the things that going on in some of those places. And we'd like to acknowledge some of you who are following. We say thanks a lot for always following whenever we are on. You are there to get the information, share the show, invite others to join, because we have lots of great things on the plate for today's edition of the program. The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, Fabric 101.1 FM, Super 95.5 FM, conglomeration of media institutions making up a media empire. And certainly we are dishing out Liberia's best. And this is Spoon 107.5 FM. So we have to crisscross now to speak about our correspondent. We'll go to Nimba County to speak about our Nimba County correspondent. He is Victor Cooper. Victor is our man there in Nimba. We have to go to Nimba County to speak with Victor Cooper to know exactly what is going on in Nimba County. So let's connect with him. We have to connect with him. For those of you who are lovers of the game, today is jackpot day, and you have to play and make some cash for yourself. The amount to play with is just 200 Liberian dollars, and you stand a chance to win for yourself. You stand a chance to win for yourself some cash this morning, up to 50,000 Liberian dollars. You have the opportunity to win for yourself up to 50,000 Liberian dollars. And also have for yourself a 60-second shopping. A 60-second shopping at the exclusive supermarket. So we have lots of great things here for you this morning. I like to say good morning to my mentor, that's you, Mr. E.O. White from San Francisco, USA, that's California. I'm told you are watching along with your boys. And I'd like to say a very Merry Christmas to the entire White family. And I'd like to say sorry, too, for the loss of your mother, your grandmother. I'd like to say sorry. That's it. So we move on. We certainly move on to other things. We have to crisscross the country to speak of our correspondents, to know exactly what is going on in parts of Liberia. And remember to keep playing the game. The system is on, it's running, and it is just for you this morning. Let's go to Nimba County to speak of our Nimba County correspondent, Victor Cooper. Victor is our man there in Nimba County. As soon as we have Victor on the line, certainly we will have a conversation with him as we move on, folks. This is the show. Keep sharing the show and invite others to join. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Right, so we are making effort to join our Nimba County correspondent. Victor Cooper is our man there in Nimba. As soon as we have Victor on, we will certainly have a conversation with him. Victor Cooper is our man there in Nima County, trying to establish contact with him. As soon as we have him on, certainly we will move on and have a conversation with him. So we're here, folks. Keep sharing the show and invite others to join. So this edition of the show is a very great one, and we are moving on. 21 minutes past. 21 minutes past 8 o'clock. Trying to connect with Vic. Okay, we're trying to connect with Victor Cooper. We cannot get Victor. We have to go to Bombing County to speak with Aaron Kumi. Aaron is our main there in Bombing County, and then we'll go to Lofa County to speak with our Lofa County correspondent. Let's go to Bombing County to have Aaron Kumi on, and then we move on to Lofa County to speak with Jeremiah Dubber and have a conversation with Victor Cooper as well. So we are making effort to have on Aaron Kumi. Aaron is our man there in Bombing County. We have to go other places to have a conversation with our correspondents because Montserrat County is not just Liberia. So we go to Bombing County to speak with our Bombing County correspondent, Aaron Kumi. Good morning, Aaron. How are you doing this morning? How is Bombing County?
Well, good morning, Amanda. I'm doing pretty well this wonderful Thursday morning. Bombing is okay this morning. We give God the praise.
Okay, how's the Christmas fever there in Bombing County? We have a few days to Christmas.
Yeah, a few days of Christmas. I mean, those that have it, like in here trying to celebrate. I mean, other places, homes, like the county here, people are decorating their very home. I mean, giving the county a befitting face when it comes to good environment. So, well, from that angle, I think things are okay. But I don't know how I'm going to spend it. But for me, I just want to be home, observing my day.
Yeah. People spend Christmas different ways due to meaning that they are attached to Christmas. So you have to expect these things. So how's the county? What's the latest unfolding there from your part of Liberia, Bombing County? What do we know about the latest? Talk us through.
All right. So here in Bombing County, as you may be aware, one of the children knows I've been in Liberia when it comes to the salary reduction of our lawmakers. All of the three representatives, two senators that we have in Bombing County, one have given his side of the salary reduction, especially when it comes to what he wants to be done if that identical decision can be taken. And then we learned that identical bill was passed through by Montserrat County Senator Darius Dillon. So in Bombing here, District Number 3 lawmaker Honorable San Patrick Jala gave his own view of the salary reduction when it comes to the bill that was passed. According to him, yes, he is in favor of the salary reduction that will take place if that bill is accepted by his colleague. But there are few things that he outlined and he stressed that if they will deduct money from his high-end pay, meaning that there are things that the government need to put in place so that the citizens can get the benefits, I mean, from their salary that will be deducted.
So the District 3 lawmaker is proposing that if there will be deduction of the salary, they should have that money diverted to other sectors that will benefit the citizens.
Yeah, quoting Mr. St. Patrick Jala, according to him in his expose, since in the King lawmaker, he have getting in a private car, meaning to own a car from the legislature, even though they have given him money, like in this close of 45,000 United States dollar. He informed the public that yes, that money was given for him to buy his vehicle in order to get into work and come back home in time. But according to him, and that technical money were used to purchase yellow machine. According to him, again, he said this district has been challenged when it comes to road connectivity. So he cannot use that 45,000 United States dollars, to just be taking in to the Capitol building, moving here and there. So he diverted that money to the district in order to purchase that identical machine. And that machine was seen in the county a few months ago. We saw that machine in the county. Now coming to the salary reduction, he said, yes, for him, he accepts that the government should cut money or cut his salary. But there are few things that government should do. Like he indicated, they said the budget can, if the budget can ensure that we have vocational schools in all districts and the school fees be paid for those that want to attend high school free or the various schools. So the money that will be deducted from his angle is asking government that the money should be diverted to vocational schools and those that will be attending the institution, I mean, that you attend the institution free of charge.
So aside from the District 3 lawmaker who has made his stand on this salary reduction and coming up with a proposal, have the others made some statement so far?
Well, we are yet to see and we are yet to hear from the houses now, but as it stands, we cannot say that they are not gearing because it even took like almost 3 weeks before Honorable Jala to come out. So meaning that he did his own vetting and went through the line, start to understand what the district or what his people need. So that's why he decided to come out to make a statement. So we believe that those lawmakers too, they are preparing themselves. I mean, they are reading because it is not an easy time, 100, for you to look at your money that has been given to you over the time, and someone just come and say, I want to cut it up. Though it is meaningful for the citizen, but you have to read between the lines critically. So we want to say, I believe that they are reading between the lines, so that they can come up with their own statement. But as it stands, we have now heard from the House of the mouth of Honorable Edwin Melvin Snow, the former House Speaker, now Senator of Bomi County, Honorable Edith Chenikatala, the District 1 Representative of Senje, Honorable Mana, Obidaya Chak Papavani, alongside with Honorable Mana Bishop Johnson, who is representing District number 2, Clay.
So far, since the pronouncement of the District 3 lawmaker, Honorable Jala, talking about supporting the salary reduction, what have been some reaction there in the county from the locals? What are they saying? What are some of the pocket discussion you are getting since he came up with this?
Well, the discussions are, vice versa. Meaning, other people are saying that yes, it is something that has been said, but the implementation. So there where we are, we all look to see whether the implementation will be, will be met, both from the government angle. If government says yes, okay, I'm ready to deduct the money, whether government will implement what he Honorable Jala have said. Even if government says yes, we're ready to do it again, whether he will willingly agree for his salary to be deducted. Probably maybe all of them say we cannot give our deduction. So if he agree, we don't know whether maybe the government wants to come to collect the money, whether he will give his own portion while a colleague are there, enjoying their immunity and other benefit from the house.
Okay, thank you, Aaron Kume, for updating us with that report. Is there anything perhaps you'd like to add up in a minute before we take leave of you?
Well, I'd like to say thank you, Ewa, so much. Like District number 3 citizen, they are indeed asking Honorable Jala to stand on his word. He shouldn't listen to why other lawmakers may have come in with, maybe other citizens might say no. So they use the platform to call on him to listen to them, because I believe, according to one of the chairman, he said that from their own thinking, Honorable Jala have citizen engagement meeting with them before coming up that, so
okay.
that
so it was not a larger decision or a statement just coming from him, but it was an engagement with his constituent members.
Yeah, he's one of the lawmakers that usually comes back to his people whenever there is a hit from the upper or whatsoever places. He usually comes back and have an engagement with them. What can we do? This is the issue, and when you get advice, you go and implement it.
Okay, thank you for updating us with that report. Hope that you have for yourself a very good time. We'll join you on tomorrow. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, Marv, having me this morning on phone.
All right, it's our Bomi County correspondent, Aaron Kumit there, bringing us up to speed with that development. District number 3 lawmaker having a stand on the salary reduction. The bill that has been proposed by the Montserrado County Senator April Darius Dillon. So there have been mixed reaction as it relates to that. We will have to talk much more about that as we move on. Let's go to Lofa County to speak of our Lofa County correspondent. As we move on, folks, this is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, and certainly we are here this morning. Moving on, as we have for ourselves a great time giving you the information. This is Spoon 107.5 FM. We'll go to Bomi County, that's Lofa County, to speak of our Lofa County correspondent, Jeremiah Dubber. Jeremiah Dubber is there in Lofa County. Let's crisscross and have a conversation with him as we move on. So, folks, welcome to the show. If you're just joining in, this is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. So, we're trying to establish contact with our guys. You have to bear with us as we crisscross the country and have a conversation with them. So, folks, welcome. For those of you who are lovers of the game, you can go on and play the game. The system is open. It is running *79 and *3#. The more you play, the better. You still have a chance to make some cash for yourself. You can dial *79 and *3#, *79 and *3#, and then you still have a chance to make some cash for yourself. So we'll go to Nimba County to speak with Victor Cooper. Victor, good morning. How are you doing this morning, and how is Nimba County?
So good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning to you. Nimba is doing okay. We are here on this festive season where everyone is moving around the place looking for the Christmas and New Year things and for those children around the place. So basically, Nimba is okay this morning.
Initially, I was talking about those exciting moments, and those are some of those things that make Christmas very exciting and beautiful. And I talk about the Omebega. Are we seeing the Omebega there in Nimba County? Instead of Santa Claus giving gifts, Labrion or Santa Claus Omebega receive gifts. So are we seeing Santa Claus in Nimba County?
So I think in the last week, beginning Monday to go forward, we'll begin to start seeing bigger all around the place. But at this time now, I think in my mind it's still early, but we're not yet start seeing them. I'm sure that from Monday upward, we'll start seeing bigger all around the place.
Come here as a kid, did you do how you call it, Omebega thing?
Oh yeah, I did it back in the day when we were still okay. Yeah.
You do the Gio Devil, maybe you can walk in a Gio Devil shoe that long stick.
I don't do the Gio Devil. I'm very traditional. Very traditional, bro.
Okay, so let's go straight to the latest unfolding there from your part of Nimba County. What do we know? Talk us through.
So, Emmanuel, several marketers are complaining from this upcoming Christmas celebrations. You know, in past Christmas celebrations, at times like this, people will now be moving here to start up business. People will now be running Morovia to make big businesses. And people who do the out-of-town market will now be going for goods and taking goods to the market. But now, upon several interviews we are conducting, we have like 1 week now to Christmas celebrations. Several of them are complaining from high economic system under this government. Several of them are saying things are high, though U.S. rate drop, but then tin prices remain constant, nothing changed. Those are home selling, those important market and things. They are complaining that though U.S. rates drop to 175, but yet and still nothing changed in the market, as if the commerce is not working. So they're complaining from this the current Christmas celebration.
Wow. So it seems that things prices are still up at the rate of 200, while the US rate has dropped to 170, 175 in Nimba County.
Definitely. So you will see that parents who coming from 4-5 children background want to purchase few things for their children. You will see there will be numerous complaints around the place. They will not be able to afford. And so at the end of the day, you will see those of whom get like 4-5 children will have complained to give to the public on a daily basis. So things prices never change, things still constant. The only thing that have changed so far in Nimba is maybe food salt and so far gasoline. But the issue of other things have never changed. Things still same for the people in the county.
So you are reporting that the food is affordable. Yeah, let's talk about rice. How much is a bag of rice sold there in Nimba?
So bag of rice now in Uganda is sold for 2,500. I bought one bag last Tuesday for 2,500, and it is across. Though the prices are various compared to the quality of the rice.
Mm-hmm.
So some will be sold for 2,600. The star rice is sold for 2,600, and the ordinary rice is sold for 2,500. That's how it looks here in Uganda. So in my mind, cup of rice now sold for $30 in the market.
Let's talk about gasoline. How much is people motorists buying gasoline for? How much? Do we have
gasoline? A gallon of gasoline is been sold for $680. So some places, some people who do the Star Wars business carry like 700, but other people who have fueling station do 680, 670. Other places, then you'll be buying half gallon for like 340 and sometimes 350 liters.
So the marketers in Nimba County are complaining. Is it because that people are not trooping into the market, or just make it very clear for our understanding? Is it because people are not trooping into the market, or things prices are still on the high while the US rate has dropped?
So the customer have to choose in the market when tin prices are down to their limit. So when tin are still on the increase, you will see that customer who go to buy will not just pull in. They will begin taking bypass, going other places. They themselves are making their way to maybe look up the Guinea around here. Uganda share Banjo with Guinea. So instead of Liberian purchasing for their own Liberian citizens here now, they will find it very difficult because things are high here. So they will not really troop in the market like you said. So until where we are observing this remaining 1 week to see whether in few days from now things can come down for the interest of the masses. But for now, Emmanuel, things are still on the increase.
So what are the business people saying to the appropriate authority in terms of things prices getting in line with the US rate?
So we were like having an interview with the commerce inspector in Nimba County. So he was like asking us, everything that will be happening in the county will have to come from the higher authority of the Dar es Salaam region. So the commerce ministry have to just carry on inspection around the place to see reasons why tin prices are still on the increase, and giving the public the information as to why things still on the increase, instead of them living in limbo. Why things still on the increase, people don't know, because somebody go out for one local tin trouser for a 2-year-old or 3-year-old boy child, you hear that trouser is sold for $10 US. So tell me, what you would have parent a full for the rest of the children? You had a 4-5 children, you buying one t-shirt for 800 and 1,000. What would the rest of the children be able to afford for themselves in the Christmas celebration? So it's one thing that affecting parents around the place, and there are numerous complaints around the radio, because at times we open the radio for Speak Your Mind, we open the radio for public to get that view. So when the public giving a view, these are view they give around the place, that things are still on the increase. Nothing changed. The Christmas celebration, there is nothing changed in the business sector.
Wow, I think it is something else to talk about as it relates to the Christmas celebration there in Nimba County and the prices of things.
So most of those are home coming from the rural area or the interior to come, they say to get few things for their children, giving transportation, all this one, they find it very difficult.
All right, so let's jump to another thing. Do you have another development to hit us up with before taking leave of you, because we don't have much time?
So it is developmental. This one coming from district number 8. One of district number 8 representative Kennedy, former representative Kennedy, he made receive it down. He based in the US, but then usually come down to contest and go back in the US. That's how it looked like. But this man embarked on the construction of 20-bedroom clinic in his hometown, Yakmo, and so that building has finally come to completion. Tomorrow is the delegation of that building to the people of district number 8 and augmenting the strength of government in the county.
So it will be a private run facility.
So when we get there, we're going to be pushing him on that, whether it will be a private run. But for now, it is written on it that it is a clinic that I refer to as Akia Clinic, but we want to know whether it's going to be a private run or turn over to government, but we're still going to investigate that.
So, do we have a government-run facility close to that area where the new facility has been erected?
Not at all. Not at all. The entire district number 8, we don't have a government health center that will be running. Everyone runs to Gantan and Saclay. Between that, usually it is a difficult one. More especially when we used to experience bad road condition, it used to be a challenge for our people. So I think it was from our backyard that he tried to build a clinic, and our clinic finally came to completion. So tomorrow it is dedication of that clinic to the people of district number 8, more especially Yasno.
If dedicated, what would it mean for people of Yasno there in District 8, Nimba County?
It's going to be a release for them. Health-wise, it's going to be a total release because people will be coming from nearby villages. No one will be extending transportation to Ganta or Saclay like before because there is a distance from that place to Saclay and Ganta. So what if someone is in critical condition, there is no ambulance around, it is a difficult one for them. So I think that building is dedicated, it's going to be a total health release for the people of the district number 8 in that part of the area.
Wow, I think that is a very good one. And we hope that you get further information as you update us on those developments. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. It's our pleasure being on the show this morning.
All right, Victor Cooper from Nimba County coming to the spotlight with those developments. So, folks, we're here this morning and we have to make our last stop. We have to go to Lofa County to speak with Jeremiah Dubber, and then we'll come back. We rumble you through other things on the program. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, and we are indeed dishing out Liberia's best for those of you who are lovers of the game. Continue to play. The system is running. We're about to move on. Draw winners, give cash out. You still have a chance to win for yourself. 50,000 Liberian dollars, 25,000 Liberian dollars. We have 15,000, 10,000, and 5,000 Liberian dollars. We also have a 60-second shopping for you. We have bag of rice here for you, and all of those things packaged for you this lovely morning on the show. This is the Today Show on Spoon. Let's go to Lofa County and have a conversation with our Lofa County correspondent, Jeremiah Dubber. Jerry is our man there in Lofa County. As soon as we have Jeremiah on, we will certainly have a conversation with him as we move on. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, and we are indeed dishing out Liberia's best. We have on the line with us from our Lofa County, Jeremiah Dubber. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing this morning, and how is Lofa County?
Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning to you. Good morning to our listeners across Liberia, those that are following the Today Show this morning on Spoon. It's indeed an honor to be on the show this morning again from Lofa County.
Lofa County, how's the county? How things are going?
Well, we are okay. Things are going well, and this is the festive season. You are aware about that, and today happened to be one of the market day in Lofa County, and you see it happening in Zozo, Johnstown, Johnstown, and other places. So businesses are ongoing. People go about having their normal activities to make sure that everybody prepare for the season. So it's good. Lofa this morning.
No complaint there in Lofa County in terms of buying, in terms of marketeers complaining.
But even if the complaint comes, I will be resolved also. That's why we say everybody managing, because it will never be the same. You know, it will never be the same. That's the overall scenario of it.
Okay, so let's go to the latest from your part of Liberia, Lofa County. What do we know? Just talk us through.
Yeah, thank you. In Lofa County, I set all the people of Lofa, they are set to receive the president in the county very soon. And so, speaking to the superintendent of Lofa, Honorable Lavla Masabo said exactly there are some level of preparations
Okay.
ahead of the president's visit to Lofa County.
So meaning the
And
president will spend the Christmas there? That's why you saying?
that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. You know, we're gonna enjoy the Christmas there with the president, and we're gonna have all of our honeymoon in the county there. So it's gonna be like that, and that preparation is currently affecting the county all over. You talk about Zozo, you talk about Vonjaman, Kolaun, Foya, and the rest of the places. So commissioners, mayors of the various cities in Lofa, they are all working in collaboration with the superintendent and making sure that preparation is set for the president visit in the county. So we see that happening, and as well the National County Sports Meet and Lofa County participating into it in the Group C, which comprises of 4 different counties: Lofa, Grand Jida, Grand Kimber, Grand Bassa County, which happen to be the host. And Lofa County taking on Grand Jida County yesterday, and they lost 2-0 to Grand Jida County. That have bring a pressure to the people of Lofa. When I say pressure, it means that they have everything possible. They have to do everything in their capacity to make sure that the last game, they try to win the last game that can only qualify them to the quarterfinal stage. And so that news reaching Lofa County, it has bring sadness, and of course, some citizens there expressed disappointment about the performance probably from the players yesterday, which they never expected. So they are calling on the coaches, the technical staff, and of course, this Lofa County Sports Steering Committee in general to make sure that they put things in place so that the defending champ, the defending champ, cannot.
The defending champ cannot drop out of the tournament at a very early stage.
Yeah. So this group stage is not meant for defending champ to stay. So all eyes are on the county team, both the boys and the girls. Remember, the girls team won yesterday against Grand Jida County. And so they have the first 3 points, and they were defeated by Grand Bassa in the first round. That was on Sunday.
So that means that Lofa is having a difficult start.
So Lofa now is having a difficult time with Grand Kimber County. So Lofa girls will have to do all to beat Grand Kimber County girls to have 6 points on the table, and as well Lofa boys has everything to do to defeat Grand Kimber County boys to have 6 points to qualify from the group stage. So it's a tough match for both boys and girls of Lofa County. And now the citizens, they are saying that let the players do everything possible to make sure that they bring the smile to in the faces of Lofians across Liberia. Remember, the county spirit is across the country, and wherever part of Liberia you go, you will have Lofians. So getting some of the view as well, said there's a need as well for the coach to work technically to make sure that the last game that is coming on Saturday, they put their best in all.
So meaning in an event, Lofa lost this last game, they are out.
And definitely, we will go back in the county and enjoy the Christmas with the president.
So I don't know whether this question is appropriate, but put yourself in the shoe. You are reporting now. You are a journalist, and you are not a Lofian, and let's put Kande Pene aside. Looking at the entire proceeding, how do you see Lofa County in terms of Lofa possibility to move to the next stage? I'm sorry already, but let's go.
I know Lorena saying that behind again.
So just go on.
So honestly speaking, is that the players of Lofa County they will have to double effort. This is not what a champion team should. This is not how they should perform. By the way, the first team, the first game on Sunday, the people of Lofa, the defeat of Grand Bassam was surprising, to have 3 goals against Grand Bassam in Grand Bassam home. It was something that was unimaginable, and Lothian look up to that. From that point, everyone have come up with the insinuation that, but then the team is better this season. If the team can beat their first game 3-1, the score matters in a kind of a judgment. If they can have 3-1 victory over Grand Bassam, it means that Grand Gila are going to walk on Grand Gila. Forgetting to know that Grand Gila County were defeated last year in the grand final. And Grand Gila County, yesterday was their only last hope. The first game against Grand Kimo County, they were defeated. So they have to come back stronger. Any mistake from Grand Gila County yesterday could determine their status. It means that they're going to stay right in the southeast there and don't come to Morovia. So that's how they played the game yesterday. And Lofa County boys went on the field with a kind of a championship mood and title. And that was not what the Grangians were looking at. They were looking at, this is their last stage. If there's any other mistake, definitely they are out. So they have to come and do everything possible to get a win. And they got it. So the only thing now is, when somebody see happen, people are saying that in the absence of James Tapper, in the absence of Joey Kone, Emmanuel Flomo, Gino Yele, Lofa County will not go anywhere. So to defeat that argument, it means that they have to prove themselves this coming Saturday that yes, we can do it in the absence of this player will still come. So we have to do everything possible to get in a win for Lofa County. But honestly, yesterday, the kind of a hostility way of approaching the pitch was not correct for Lofa County boys. So this coming game, they have to forget about the title. They have to forget about probably the position matter. I mean, the position into the team or into the game, and focus on the field of play, and let everybody continue to be stable on your way. That's what Grand Gila did yesterday. They were able to at least attack from all angles, and Lofa County came out and everybody was playing midfield to attack or to struggle, and that's how Grand Gila County succeeded. So they have to learn from that mistake and be sure that they recover. If not, definitely, I'm afraid to say, but Lofa County, Grand Kimo County game will be their last hope. If nothing is done, then it means that the champion will definitely stay in the group stage, like it happened to River Chi County.
And if the Lion does not play her cards right, she will certainly go back in the Wologisi.
Yeah, we'll go back to Wologisi and enjoy the resources.
Never stay in the Wologisi. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot for updating us with those information. Hoping that we have you on tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. My pleasure.
Okay, the Lions of Lofa County. Then Lion, the paper boy.
Well, they're losing their lionship. Good morning, Mom.
How you doing, Sabrina?
I'm exhausted. Good morning.
You're kind of a busy, and the hairstyle is cute. I like it.
The hair?
Yeah,
I think it's my identity now.
Yeah,
just accept it.
It's kind of a beautiful.
It's like everybody. Even I go to the barber.
A real African woman.
I mean, right.
A very strong, energetic African woman.
Yep, what to do? I have to be strong. I like the fact that I'm strong, even at my age. But let me say good morning to our people, wherever they are, whatever they are doing. The fact that you are watching Spoon TV, you are listening to Spoon 107.5. We appreciate your presence. We'd like to say good morning to you. Welcome to the program. We are here because of you. Emmanuel broke his sleep to be here because of you. I'm here, as you can hear my voice, very grudgy, but I'm here because of you. But, we are looking forward to those who want to sponsor the morning show.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I got confused because I know the voice. So, we here every morning, feeding your information. You're trying to bring some coffee. You know, maybe a coffee shop should sponsor the program
Yeah.
because it's a breakfast program and we are here early morning and we have to feed you information.
Right.
We have to bring you unfolding events. We have to give you the breaking developments, the news. From Monday to Friday, everybody breaking their sleep. I don't care how tired they are. They got to come. I don't care how heavy the traffic is. You must come out. And you know, so since we can come here every day and you people are selling coffee, and sometimes you start a coffee business in the morning up to 12, 1 o'clock, people are not even buying coffee. So why not come and advertise your coffee right here by being a sponsor on the Today's Show? The year is going to an end. We are yet to see most of you coming to advertise your businesses. It's a festivity season. And you know, we're celebrating Christmas, our Lord and Savior birthday. This time of the year is the time that people, you know, share gifts. I don't care how people can cry and say, oh, and I say, oh. Once the time of the year comes, people can share gifts. People can have food to eat. Even though the school fee is like the Christmas and the school fee is like 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
So if you forget yourself, you sleep, you just follow every new thing that you see in that. Myself want to go in the city, but I'm afraid. Because if I enter there,
I saw a post from yesterday in the boutique.
wow. So you can see, I want to stop halfway. So you can imagine if I had gone.
You did some purchase yesterday.
Okay, man.
No, as a person.
My people, you gotta remember the school fee now. So let me say good morning to you. You know, last night was the Liberian.
Yeah, congratulations to Spoon Talk.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people won awards. We say congratulations to all the winners. Spoon Talk won, Rosemary won. You know, we have different awards coming out. You know, the fact that they recognizing everybody, it's like, you know, I don't know how to come up with the award. I don't think it's a voting process. It's just something where they just want to appreciate you for your effort. But for Spoon Talk, you know, the nighttime show, even if they were to go into a competition, nobody would have come close. You understand? So yeah, it's the second time Spoon Talk is winning. Spoon Talk won last year. I remember Dennis Nipson was the one that collected it for Spoon. And I was given an award of a hero or something. Yeah.
Oh, you last year?
So you can say both years. If I should say, because
you are a hero.
Yeah, we are here, you know, and for me, the radio, when it comes to the radio, I think I've been there. I left for years. I came back. I love it, but I'm kind of tired of it.
Sitting on the same platform with you, I can squarely say that it is an opportunity because coming as a kid, you were one of the people I used to listen to back then. Scott FM. Scott FM. You have the Prince Today, the rest of the guys. You guys were in the morning. I would have to put my radio
crazy on. I was very young, and at the same time, I was in school.
Imagine
and then
a little boy listening to Suffering, and then
and by then I was like, I love the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, please. And then you know, I had a chance to go to be on the radio and going to school at the same time. So I've just been a celebrity all my life. Like you go to school and all the celebrities, you sit in the class, you try to, you know, camouflage yourself, but no way. And by then it was not like social media like this. Yeah. But you know, like when you get into classroom and you get to class, when I first started at the university, and they said, you know, the instructor, the professor comes in class and says everybody should put their names down. You know, attendance. He wants to know his students. So just sometimes we just put LH. Man said, I'm not here for initials. I need everybody's names. Lorena G. Honorary. So as the list goes around, putting Lorena G. Honorary. Lorena Honorary in the class. There's something lady in our class. There's something lady. You know, so you know, but yeah. So Emmanuel, even though you were a little baby boy wearing your Pampers, we were on the radio and we're making sure that you people get entertained. It was Sky FM. That was the Sky is the limit.
You guys were you guys are our motivation. Yeah.
I know I'm a motivation to a lot of females on the radio, whether you want to admit or not. It's up to you.
On a real talk,
I birthed a lot of them. I, you know, brought people into the media, and you know, I just wanted women to come on, and you know, I wanted their voices to be heard. Some of them got their voices heard. Most of them got their voices heard. They didn't appreciate me at the end of the day. No problem. That's Liberia for you. You will help somebody, and they will say the in competition, you know, even tell you they are better than you. Now, let me tell you what happened. Yesterday, I went at a designer shop.
Okay.
And the woman is alone, you know. I said, but why you can't bring people to train? She said, as soon as you train it, then they leave. then they're bigger than you now, then they're better than you now, then they start being ungrateful now. And then I remember I went to a salon before to do my nails, and there were just 3. And I used to go to the salon, the place was crowded.
Okay.
And she said, "Oh, as soon as you train them, when they know the job, then they leave." I was like, "Wow!" But then this thing is all over, that's how we are. But for Nigeria, Ghana, you are the like, oh, this is the legacy of this person, is our queen or king. And it is because of you, you made it happen, and they always appreciate you in speeches or maybe on post or whatever they are doing, they holler. And one person that does this is a male that I put. Just imagine the men are different from the women. Milkmen, whenever he's like, oh, Lorena Honoré was the one that put me on the radio. Do people know that Lorena Honoré put me on the radio? Do people know that Lorena is my boss? But then guess what? When King and Spoon, Milkman became my boss.
Okay.
And then, because I met him here, they were the one running things here. And I was humble enough to say, can you imagine my former, staff? I'm now his staff. You understand? So, that's how it goes. I mean, it's a roller coaster thing.
Yeah.
It's not something that's just going to be stagnated. At times you are here today, tomorrow you are not there. But people are not appreciative. And that is why at times you look in the future and you're like, this person is not going to be a part of it. No matter what I do, I become a billionaire tomorrow, I'm just never going to see you. I go back to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, she said, according to her, because people said she was selfish, but she said she helped a lot of female rappers. And then when they get there, they start to make diss tracks about her.
Okay.
Making it look like she's an enemy, or like that competitiveness, and at the same time forgetting that this is you should respect this person.
Yeah.
I heard a female a musician, young R&B artist, that said, respect to Beyonce, respect to Rihanna, respect to Kerry Hilson, never disrespect the people you met there. These are our legends, and you must do these things, but people don't. Well, again, let's go back to the Broadcast Award. PR distance themselves from the Broadcast Award.
Why was the reason?
We'll have to go to the page and understand that. They say, according to them, they said that they are not going to be a part of, from what I heard, I didn't read it, that they weren't going to be a part of an award that was paid for. They think that people pay money for the award. And, so it's a little crisis and conflict. Hopefully it will be resolved, because this is the media. They have the MLMA award. They really didn't even have time for the media like that. It was all about the artists. So if now we have an award that is going to be appreciating those who sit on the radio, although most of what I said on the radio don't get, but we're getting there gradually.
Yeah.
So, well, PR distance themselves. And I'm a member of the PR. I'm a member of the Broadcasters Award. I'm a member of FIJA. I'm a member of, Reporters Association. I'm just all over the place because I decided to be an octopus in the media. You understand? I don't want to just restrict myself to stay on the radio, but I also want to, read news, report the news, do community reporting. I'm interested in the health sector and the educational sector and all of those things. But Emmanuel, we're here, and if we could, we might just let's let it be. I want us to call somebody from the Broadcasters Award, maybe ask a board to tell us what happened.
We can have because it is equally important.
Yeah, we want to know why PEL, distance themselves. We can even call a member of the PEL on the show even before we close. Even if it is just 5 minutes, we can give the both of them so that they explain why they did it, and then maybe they can put into place the right mechanism that will lead to PEL being a part of the award next time.
Yeah, I think PEL should be a very major part of the Broadcaster Award, because the PEL is the mother body for media houses.
Yeah. So PEL don't want to be having their own award, and some media on-air personalities or reporters. There are, awards were given to reporters. DMU's guy award.
Different.
The guy from OKFM.
Aaron Kuban walking away with his award.
Even Choco Flama. Yes, and what's that guy name at OKFM? That reporter.
Yenti Topa.
Exactly. He walked away with an award. A lot of different ones. Jipley. He walked away with an award, and I saw business people clapping for him, cheering him up, a round of applause, because I know they follow him a lot, and you understand. Different awards were given out. Sports Journalist of the Year. Next time I would like to hear it going to Shannon Guare. He's passionate about sports. And we know that we are going to get there. as well. But we are here, Diamond Slanger, Nelson Colette. These are people that, want to make you to get all the information you need to get, like just out there on the field, in the streets, in the middle of the nights, risking their lives. These are people that should be given awards as well. Constant Joetta would like to congratulate her.
Okay.
I like the on-air personality of
She was here.
I thought she would have won. Or DJ Weezy, the boss, because he's one of those people that, they are really, I know you follow most of them, but these are people that I follow, and I know that they are really, really doing well. So newspaper of the year, everybody was given an award. They have the heroes and the sheroes, and then I heard that they are also raising money to take Babison Harris to hospital. I'm to fly him out of here because he's at a point of death. We also have Frank Lobo. I didn't hear them say anything about him, but he's also one of those that need help. So Emmanuel, then you sit and then you look at these are voices that serve the country. And these people will get sick. And then people will be raising money or begging for money or contributing for them to take treatment, rightful treatment. It's a sad thing, And then you want to ask, what is the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism doing when it comes to the media? PUL. What are you doing?
Something enough
people pay their
live a
due
better life.
at PUL, and then we will be there raising money, raising funds. Some journalists have died along the way.
Yeah.
They couldn't come up with the money. And our health system in Liberia, to look at it, we have to be raising money to send people outside of the country to seek treatment. Maybe since we ourselves, we don't have those doctors, why not get some of those doctors from India? Why people always going in India? Get some of those doctors from India, those specialists, because there are millions there. Get them here in Liberia, get them into our health sector, let them be able to train. They will tell you what they need to be able to train medical practitioners. Yeah, there are people who are willing to go to school and learn and serve the country in the health sector. All the time we have to be looking for money to say, Emmanuel, there are people right now. I can tell you right now, they say, God forbid something happened to Lorena Honoré. They got to be passing around looking for money for Lorena Honoré. For what? And then people will say, oh, we would love you. You serve this country. Oh, I follow you. I listen to you. You are a queen. You are a king. And at the end of the day, that king or that queen is not well. And then where is the money coming from? Yeah, you might have family members, people who love you or care about you, that you have relationship with, that will help you with it. But what about you helping yourself? You understand? From your own pocket.
And it is a very important question and a very important concern, because even though this profession is passion driven, for some of us it was due to the passion, but the Bible talks about let the work of your hands help you a lot to provide for you. The issue of media people getting paid to sustain themselves is something else to talk about. It's something else to talk about. And the PL too need to stand tall in these things, in this conversation. It is very, very, very important, because at times it sickens me to see a veteran media individual dying, living a life with nothing, after you have served for a very long time. And at times people try to question what did you do with the money? Not knowing that even during the time the person was actively working, nothing enough. They were doing it out of passion. And this profession is a noble profession.
Just imagine all the media practitioners say, me, I go and look for money, yeah. I'm not interested. Who's going to give people the information?
There are people leaving the radio. There are people. There are voices that need to be on the radio, are leaving the radio, venturing other things, because this space is just the morale, and the financial dividend aspect of it is another thing to talk about. And you don't want to go to school for I don't know how many years and live a life that
It's so sad, Emmanuel. It's really sad.
When I heard about Frank Lobo, and now you're talking about Babison Harris, well, that's it.
They went to visit Babison.
With the young ones coming out, we just have to.
You people. I'm not. My daughter. I will keep saying it. Mommy, I won't go. I won't be on the radio. I said if I hear it.
Sabria begging you. So I can't listen what you got there. You know it's a very good professor.
I mean, Liberia, I'm not
No,
saying
it is serious.
do it,
It is
go ahead.
very
I'm not
important.
going to discourage your dream. You know, go ahead.
And there are
you know.
few stations
If it's
that
the
are trying.
popularity that you want, you can be popular in different ways. There are people that are eating money in the media, trust me.
Yeah.
And that is why right now the media is not even balanced in Liberia. Either you for, you again, or
They
you
have
try
something.
to be.
If you
Because
try to
that
be
way,
independent,
money will come in your pocket because you are there, you are the voice of a particular politician or a political group.
Something.
But if you objective and when you see wrong, you can say, you see right, you say, let's stand on it with a spoon.
You'll
and
be
you're
like
telling me I'm way on the other side of the world.
You'll be like an outcast.
You know, but people are here just like taking sides, or it's all about yourself, or self-centerism. Is that a word? You can check in the Supreme Lady Dictionary, you see it. But I'm just please, my people, to be in the media, they're not bad thing. You like here, you like boy, looking at me like again and say, I won't be that woman. That's not bad thing. But me, I want for you to be one of the people who can play with money. And I'm here to really play with money. That it making me now, I say, let me get into entrepreneurship. Even though I'm in the media, let me sell market too. Because when you're selling market, all the people are selling market. Look at the Lebanese, look at the Fula people, the Indians. They only came here to sell market. They're not in media. And you understand? You can hear they say the Indian man get his show, or the Fula man get his show. No, they selling market. Guess what? At Christmas time, there are people that are in the media that will go to those people then, so they can be able to feel sorry for them. Again, they want a small smart TV or thing. Like, hey, you want? So you can go and analyze, and you know, add, subtract, put it together, put it process, put it in the system, and you know, process it is up to you.
And the media is the fourth estate.
That when they say it. And you know what I don't like when you go for a press conference and they're telling you that. And then they say now the why I don't like the watchdogs of the society. Watchdogs, people that got an eyeball open to bring the reality to the people, and they can be begging when
they in an African environment. I don't want to use that word dog, but pet of that nature eat the crumbs. And you still not
exactly. So since you are the watchdog, you eat the crumbs.
And you still
just imagine we're even fighting against ourselves, and a war is going on, and somebody say we divorce. In fact, we remove ourselves from it. You know, I mean, we went there last night. The amount of people that are in the media, you didn't see that much. A few people turn out, and very important people turn out. So yeah, we are grateful. Thank God, and congratulations to
all of the winners,
the organizers. Yeah.
All right, so we have to get to the papers. You know, it's interesting. Congratulations to all of the winners. You guys did tremendously well, and thank to the organizer for organizing this program, at least to award people while they are still alive. Because I can remember when Children Care Zulu died, people were giving flowers. Oh, praising, children for children, go on the radio, you will read the news. You will do the show, blah, blah, blah. It better you give the person the praises when they are alive, instead of them no longer seeing you or hearing you, and they are lying there in the coven, and then you are just there doing flow show and all of those things. So I think it is good to have awards given to people. So we get to the papers. We get to the papers. We have papers here. And before going to the papers, yesterday you had the issue about this thing, but yesterday, on the other hand, the president was giving out. The president President Baga received set of chairs. So when you see the text, you like it. Let me just display on the screen so that you see it. Yeah, the one chair, one child stuff. There you have it.
Take them from the street.
Yeah,
hopefully they will really leave the streets.
So one chair, one, and this was an initiative launched by the president. Those officials who refused to declare the asset, 1 month blocking of their salaries.
1 month is not enough.
Their amount was transferred to was transferred to this initiative to have
Wow, that's a nice one.
cheers. You know, people in the rural area.
Next time
I
they should
hope,
make it 3 months.
yeah, I hope some of these
So pay some
decks
children school fees.
and benches can go to the rural
It
areas
should.
because
It's not just about
in
Montserrat.
Monserrado County, children are learning on the ground. They are sitting on the floor in other places. So President Barack Senior received the first set of school chairs produced on his One Chair, One Child presidential initiative financed through proceed from salaries blocked following the suspension of government officials who failed to comply with the National Assets Declaration mandate. In February 2025, President Barack suspended approximately 400 government officials for non-compliance with the legal requirements to declare their assets. In keeping with its statutory mandate, the civil service organization blocked 1 month salaries of the affected official. The president subsequently directed the block salary to apply to the production of school chairs to support improved learning conditions for Liberian children. The first batch, comprising of 525 high-quality metal and wooden chairs, were produced locally by the Monrovia Vocational Training Center,
Wow.
MVTC. At the presentation ceremony, the chairs were formally turned over to President Bouaka, who then officially handed them over to the Ministry of Education for distribution to schools. The initiative reflects the practical approach to public accountability, redirecting resources toward tangible national benefit while strengthening local production and skills development. The government of Liberia extends profound appreciation to the Ministry of Education, blah, 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 and blah. So, yeah, so that one, we don't have much time, so we have to get other things. So, the president, I think people, this is a very good initiative. If the government has a mandate, come up with a mandate, and government officials refuse to adhere to those mandates, let them block the salary and use the money for something else. Yeah, because there are many sectors, many areas that need support. Since you don't want to adhere to strict rules and regulations, you have to experience the outcome there after. So let's get to another one. Do you have a paper there, Lauren?
I have Front Page Africa. Let me make sure to put on my other app when it comes to reading. I can do any other thing without that, but not when it comes to reading. Stand, the biggest thing we heard about the violence that happened. So we're gonna make sure we read this story. People were complaining, and people were saying, "Oh, we are not against protests, but the violence that happened in the process, even a pregnant woman was attacked." So let's see what Front Page Africa has written concerning that. Molu condemns police brutality, rallies opposition to speak up after executive mansion rejects petition. The struggle remains unabated. And Molbake Molu, chairman of the Advocacy Group Solidarity and Trust for a New Day Stand, has condemned what he described as police brutality against peaceful protesters and criticized the executive mansion for rejecting a petition submitted by demonstrators. He vowed that the opposition struggled against what he called bad governance will continue. In an exclusive interview from Page Africa after the protest, Molu said the actions of the Liberia National Police and the government would not intimidate activists or silence dissent. We are not deterred. We remain relentless. We will not be subjected to the climate of fear being created by the government, Molu declared. We are going to press on. We are not intimidated by the challenges being created by the government and by a brutal police force. He accused state security forces of using excessive force to disperse peaceful protesters, warning that such actions undermine Liberia's democratic gains and constitutional rights to free expression and assembly. The December 17, 2025 Lead or Leave protest fell short of its planned assembly before the executive mansion as police blocked protest However, Molu insisted the protest purpose was untimely achieved because the message reached the public. Peaceful protests at the executive mansion cannot be banned, Molu said. This same mansion has been a gathering place for citizens before us, including the president himself, when he stood with the people to demand accountability while in opposition. All right, I wanted to see if the December 17 protest was framed as a nationwide protest aimed at putting pressure on President Joseph Boakar's government to respond to ongoing national concerns rather than ignore public demands. Key grievances and demands. Protesters and stand leaders said they were mobilizing around several core issues: corruption and impunity, calls for accountability and an end to perceived corruption and abuse of power. Location and standoff. I wanted to see if I can get to protesters felt deceived. Okay, several aggrieved protesters outlined their reasons for joining the ongoing lead or leave protests organized by STAN, led by former chairman of the ex-ruling Coalition for Democratic Change, Mobile Model. The demonstration carried placards bearing messages such as, "The country is hard, but Mr. Boakar is building a $10 million palace in Lofa County. Tantan Boakar, son of Joseph Boakar, is a drug baron and drugs are taking over the country," among others. I want to know if they wrote anything to... Okay, police arrest 10 protester. A protester affiliated with STAN was arrested after defying police order to approach the executive mansion. Low turnout, strong messages. Okay. Well, I don't see...
And the Liberia National Police came out with a statement.
Yeah, I want. Okay, so
I got it here.
All right, that's what I want. I was looking for. I thought front page would have balanced the story. I'm not saying you don't balance it. I know you will come out with it, but maybe it's in the paper. I thought it would have been in this story. Molu CSO neutrality question. Some critics question Molu's political neutrality given his past role as CDC chairman. Analysts argue that his involvement blurs the line between civil society advocacy and partisan politics. You can just read what you have there.
Yeah, so 11 hours ago, for me, immediate release, LMP condemns protest violence, names 3 persons of interest. The Liberia National Police, LMP, acknowledges the constitutional right of all citizens to peaceful assembly and expression, and reiterates its commitment to facilitating lawful protests in a manner that protect public safety and democratic freedom. However, the LMP strongly condemned the act of violence that occurred during yesterday's protests, which undermined public order, endangered lives and property, and diverted the protest from its lawful and peaceful purpose. Violence, intimidation, and destruction of property are inconsistent with democratic engagement and will not be tolerated. As part of a professional, evidence-based, and impartial investigation, the Liberia National Police has identified Mr. Moba Molu, Mr. Alvin Wisser, and Archie Pompon as persons of interest in relation to the violent incident. The LMP respectfully requests that these individuals report to the Central Police Headquarters in Monrovia to assist with the ongoing investigation. Failure to comply with this lawful request will compel the Liberia National Police to exercise its statutory authority to effect arrests consistent with due process and the laws of the Republic of Liberia. The LMP reassure, blah, 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 all of those things.
So you see now we have Molu saying what he's saying, and then we'll have LNP, because I listened to Spoon Talk last night. We heard that it was violent. Some.
I watched part of the scene yesterday.
So can we show that?
We don't. I don't think we have.
It's in our media.
Let me check.
Right.
Let me check.
So
and see.
we heard that a pregnant woman was
Let me check and see if you have something here.
And at the same time,
this is it.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
How you doing, sir? Because the tragic accident along the Jonathan Highway, I'm seeing Bruce Ma on you. What really occurred just now, sir?
The mobile model guy.
Yes, sir.
Attack the car.
Yeah, I'm seeing the bruise mark on you. I'm seeing your shirt all tuned up.
You know, but our hooligans.
Okay.
You have to go to the court of law.
But what exactly happened? Was he driving or what?
They get attacked because of government.
Yeah, because I'm outside on the Jordan where I'm seeing guys with masks all on their faces, and I seen them throwing out a stone out, but then I seen you with all bruised mark out on your foot, and I'm seeing all on your hand.
You see it, look at the back of the car.
But are you a government official, sir? And what's the name?
My name is Borkai Salim.
What?
I'm the Director General for the National Food Association.
Okay, sir, thank you. All right. As you can see, this breaker salute, a car got broken, and look at the bar windows all got broken. But some confused guy having masks all on their faces at the Jonathan Road.
So there you have
we'll correct our reporter the masks, not masks. But at the same time,
Play everything.
The government plane? Yeah, government plane. Yeah. But I want to bust the car. National Food Assistance
National Food Assistance Agency. The car was bossed by some of the protesters right down Jonathan Road. As you can see, some glass are also bossed. They drove.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yes, we know that, you know, we are to gather peacefully. That was what I was told, you know, that protesters can gather peacefully to present their petition or whatever it is or proposal, you know, to the government. I didn't think that when they say you should gather, you should go busting government cars or attacking government officials because they are in government. All right, because we need to have government officials. So you attacking them wouldn't change anything, because even if the people you won't get there, they are going to be government officials. I can't understand the level of violence in this country, Emmanuel, when it comes to whatever it is. We are just angry. All right. At the same time, I don't think those who organized the protest could control all of those that were out there doing whatever they were doing. Emmanuel, it tells you the mindset of some Liberians. There are angry people out there, they're just waiting for the opportunity, you know, to be able to make their moves. Now, that man didn't do anything to anybody, but he was in a government car. So what if you could get close to the president himself? What would you do? Can you imagine? So government officials were to work yesterday because of the protest. And who are those that were wearing masks? It's a form of hooliganism. We shouldn't be doing that to our country. The world is watching. Okay? There are people who gather. Somebody will say, oh, yeah, the people can protest in other countries. Yeah, I know. But Liberia, the tiny place that is yet to even be developed, that the health sector is struggling, the educational sector is struggling, rural infrastructure, we're still discussing it. You know, people sick, they have to contribute money to send us out of the country. That's all the truth. That's how we're looking here. And yet we are protesting and still trying to spoil things that we even fix yet. People putting people in harm's way. It isn't right. Emmanuel, I know you have what you want to say about it. I think, yes, it is our right to go out there to protest, but at the same time, as we are going to protest, let's be peaceful protesters. All right? So Central and the rest of the human rights organizations that are watching, I heard that a pregnant woman was also attacked. So is that how we are going to be protesting now? Harming people? No wonder people will say, even when the people going out there to protest, people will say, me today, I won't step outside. I won't send my child to school today. And, you know, because you don't know what will happen. Now, you go to protest, you take your message or your proposal to the government head office, you stand there and wait for whomever is going to come and receive it from you. Ma Ellen used to come on and sit down with the protesters. Yeah. She will sit on the ground, sit down, all sit down here. We are protesting today. You understand? And go and work on it. But if you're being violent, what makes you think your voice will even be heard? And they protesting, said me a tired way. The thing I won't see that development. The thing I won't see that their children are not being in the street when their friends go into school. You understand? That they will see a child selling between cars and they say, oh, are you concerned about that? Are you concerned about those children who are in between the cars when their friends are going to school? They say, okay, you know, we have money in our reserve to take you people from the street. So let's go meet your family and put you in school. Or the health sector. What do we need to bring here so that our people who don't have money will not be struggling to go out there? Or somebody trying to get in bed, right, Emmanuel? Still waiting for bed for 4 whole months to be able, because they say no bed. We should be looking towards that direction. And I believe as an advocate or a politician or an opposition, what you don't see, right, do your own little contribution. God will see you and the people will see you. But the protest, especially if it becoming violent. But like you said, what the police is searching for some of
the person of
the leaders.
People of interest. You have there are 3. You have Moluba Molu, who is the head of STEM. You have Avin Wisser, former.
But Avin Wisser is part of CDC, not STEM.
Yeah, but he was part of the protest yesterday. He was in a green shine, and then you have Archie Pompon.
Archie Pompon, I'm still praying for Archie. Like, I'm not saying it's not a good thing for him to be a human rights advocate or be concerned about what is happening in the country. But we all know Archie's story. I still recall Archie's real face before he light himself with that fire. I still saw the hesitation. I still saw the regret. And yet, that's the Archie I remember. I don't know why Archie will still be out there protesting. Why if he himself had gotten hurt again from what he sees? I mean, everything that you have been doing, have you gotten any result, Archie? With the way you look now, have you gotten any result? Are you still putting yourself in harm's way? Are you still protesting? Okay, they will say, yeah, the people's voices got to be heard. We hear it. But what do you people think you have gotten something from the protest? What was the result? What was the outcome?
The first protestation sometime in July, and then the second is December 17. I believe that people should petition the government because it is guaranteed under the Constitution, but it should be done in a way and manner that it will not be violent. That's one. That it will not infringe on the right of others, because there were people that movement was started yesterday. They couldn't move. They couldn't go places. They have engagements and all of those things, and people going after properties, destroying properties belonging to government, Would that solve the problem? Would that answer the question that you are asking? You know, it just reminds me of the 14-year Civil War. Other countries fought war, but they didn't destroy their infrastructure to the way and the level that we did back home here. And I want to know. Sometimes I ask a question and I don't get the answer. The buildings, the cars, the lights, these are things that cause the problem or the human being. So
you just have that destructive mind.
Yeah, it's just wrong. The alleged bursting into the car of Baka Salif, I think it is wrong, and the police have the responsibility now to investigate and bring those people to book. Because if we start to hold people accountable, people getting engaged in the protest will be very mindful, as he said. I don't think Moluba Modu went with the mindset of pushing the people's cars. But people that follow him, they are better enough. Control everybody. They are better enough already with some people, and they were fortunate enough to see those people or see those things those people own, and then they just take advantage of the entire protest situation and accomplish what they want to accomplish. If the law start to hold people with such a mindset, it will serve as a deterrent to those who want to imitate sin in next protest. So people, your protest, even though the government of Liberia, the police, the Liberia National Police, the Liberia Council of Churches talk to stand, we are in the festive season. Can you postpone it to another time next year?
Yes, LCC.
Because we are into a time that people should have
fun. We're sharing gifts, and it's a holiday.
People are very busy. This is a very busy month. Can you postpone? But they insist that. So states should be held responsible. Because insisting that they want to have a protest all that come after, they should be held
You will take
responsible.
responsibility,
Yes.
yeah,
because
you organize.
you knew for the well that you could handle your people. So
And you can't handle
yeah,
everybody.
you know that you cannot handle them. You cannot control them. So now it has reached a point. So I welcome the statement from the Liberia National Police. Those people of interest should go to the police. They should report themselves, or else the people come for you.
And reporting yourself now, can you even get to those who harm those people, who hurt those people,
You
who
cannot
cause those damages? Can you locate them? Can you bring them forward? You can. So you will have to take responsibility for that, which is not right. Okay, you decided to organize a peaceful protest. I don't know what you people discussed, but I know you didn't say the protest were organizing yet. Your government official, bust the car, beat them, drag them. I heard Barker said it when he said it's going to be taken to the court of law.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So it means people will come and go to court again. I mean, Liberia, every day is a new. You might not have another story. Let me bring it up, because if we say we should wrap our fingers around this, we're going to be talking about it for a long time. I see Ivanhoe Atlantic HPX. I see the presidency, President Joseph Newman Boaka, and the Guinean president. It's all about presidency. I see the House of Representatives, some of our reps there, different pictures in one footage from the front page Africa. Kudos to you guys. Let me give shout out to this person that wrote this story. And what is your name? What is your name? His name is, you put your name there, but no balance. I'm not give you a shout out though, but anyway. The Joint Committee reviewing a concession and access agreement CAA between the government of Liberia and Ivanhoe Atlantic has raised serious concerns about treaty compliance, diplomatic risks, and infrastructure governance, warning that the agreement cannot proceed without major amendments. In a detailed report submitted to the Senate plenary, the Joint Committee, comprising the Committees on Transport, Concessions, Judiciary, Ways, Means, Finance, and Budget, and other relevant panels, said its review uncovered no evidence of formal engagement with the government of Guinea since 2021, despite the agreement being fundamentally dependent on the transshipment of Guinean iron ore through Liberia. The committee was mandated to assess the legal, economic, technical, fiscal, environmental, and governance implications of the proposed agreement, as well as determine whether the executive branch complied with domestic laws and Liberia's treaty obligations under the Liberia-Guinea Implementation Agency, known as IE. Well, they give me a whole breakdown here. Liberia-Guinea Implementation is a bilateral treaty between the Republic of Liberia and the Republic of Guinea that sets the rules and institutions for shared use of transport infrastructure. You can pass through your friend country to transport whatever it is that you want to transport.
Especially the railroad that Ivanhoe is trying to.
Exactly. Once you have that infrastructure available, your friend can pass through. So that's the treaty. Mainly railroads, roads, and ports linked to cross-border mining activities. All right. Why it was created, we'll talk about. You people can read more on that. We're coming back to the bodies are meant to ensure that no private company gains access unilaterally without both governments' approval. So they think that not one main thing. Lorena and Emmanuel come through agreement. Lorena can pass through Emmanuel house to carry certain things. Emmanuel know it. Lorena should know it. And both of us should be able to benefit from whatever transportation I am doing. Because the Emmanuel car, a horse row, got a space. And
simple as it is.
Yes, for me to be able to pass through to sell my market. So if I'm selling my market, any money that comes in, Emmanuel will know about it. But I know that it will not be equal, even though I'm passing through Emmanuel horse. Oma and Papa, you understand it? They say executive faulted for non-responsiveness. The committee disclosed that repeated requests for critical documents from the executive branch went largely unanswered ahead of a public hearing held on December 12th. While the Ministry of Transport submitted some documents, the committee found them to be largely historical, dating back to before September 2021. That was on a different administration. And insufficient, although there should be continuation, to address core compliance questions. The committee further noted that no documentary proof was provided to support claims of recent engagement with Guinean authorities. Emmanuel, the story is too much.
It's
Diplomatic
long,
and
so-
sovereignty risk. Let's look at the risk and then we can close up. The committee warned that proceeding with the agreement without documented consent from Guinea exposes Liberia to diplomatic, legal, and commercial risks, noting that Guinea's approval is indispensable to the project's viability. This absence of Guinean concurrence constitutes a material risk to the implementation and sustainability of the agreement, the report cautioned. So they think they're looking at it for Liberia UNO benefit. Look at the amount, US $37 million payment raises red flags. Lawmakers expressed concern over the reported $37 million United States dollars payment by Ivanhoe, including a $7 million payment made in December 2019, questioning whether there was legislative authorization at the time. But some of those legislators are still in the House.
Yeah.
All right. So they should be answering themselves. Conditional approval. Well, you can get more when you get
it's
the
a very
paper.
long story now.
It is.
It is.
The Senate is yet to decide.
It is
yet to
it is
decide.
before the Senate for concurrent.
Reports has now been submitted to the Senate plenary, which will determine whether to concur with the House of Representatives passage of the agreement under the committee's recommended conditions. So the House already passed it.
Yeah, so it's before the Senate.
Some of the men were in the House, when it happened. So yeah, they know how it happened. But Emmanuel, just look at money. I like to call money when they call it money in Liberia. They say increasing access fees to between $2 and $3 per ton, automatically terminating the agreement if Guinea does not approve transshipment within 5 years and protecting the legislature's authority over the establishment of a national rail authority. There you have it. When you want to get more on that story to understand it better, my people, please go and grab the Front Page Africa. I know we need to talk to some of our winners, and at the same time, we also need to get to the lines so that our people can call. Emmanuel, your studio is freezing.
It's freezing cool. And the blue Bible, you can jumbo.
Sorry. I'm sorry, my people. They think it's on TV, on television, so you can't say, "Oh, let me off or on."
And people say, "Oh, boy, it seems Emmanuel is enjoying the AC."
Yeah, he really choke himself.
Now I used to it now because our living so I cook on just in few months.
So you practice, you trying to get you
adjusting to the pool system. So that's it. We have to. For those of you who want to play the game as we go on, we'll do draws. Yes, we have done draw already. We have numbers here, and we still have more draws to do. *79 and *3# is the code to play with. *79 and *3#. Our orange line is down.
Okay.
So we'll have to use the alternative line. So for those of you who want to partake, you can plug for your calls 055 101075. 055 101075. 0776 46 24 17 is the number to call. 0776 46 24 17. Plug for your call 0555 101075. You can call and make your point. 0555 101075. 0776 46 24 17. So our original line is down. The original orange line is down. So we are using an alternative line to have your view on some of those things that we highlighted. So let's go to the line, pick up our very first caller on the line. Good morning. You are live. What is your name and where do you call from?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning. You are live. What's your name and where do you call from?
My name is Blia Bobby Addison, calling from Zuba Town.
Go on, sir.
You got it correct?
Yeah, go on. Mr. Addison, go on.
I listened to you and Lorena and wanted to hear from PUL and other stuff. As a member of the PUL, one serious problem we got is due payment.
Okay.
We are not good at that. I have been flagging. Good that you talk about Frank Lobo. I'm one of those that have been flagging the issue about Frank Lobo use my platform, and also do not see other media colleagues doing such.
Mm-hmm.
You got talk shows, you got newspaper, they print electronic. Even if we're not paying our due at PUL, let them make use of our platforms to seek the welfare of. Look at the musician union.
Mm-hmm.
The one of the members sick, a black hole to order, they will go around, publicize it. But we that got charge of the microphone, the newspaper, and television, we are not making use of it. So we are selfish when it comes to helping each other. I listened to Lorena. She once was instructor or leader, but today she is a student. That's how life goes. That falls into my shoes as a journalist that is not active on the radio.
Okay.
The guys gave out awards. Have you been tracking the affairs of other journalists in this country? Granted, you got Bobby Sean Harris. People always mixing Bobby Sean Harris and Bobby Addison. Yes. Have you been following the full track of those journalists? Before awards is given, do those evaluation. All this person is no more active in the media landscape, but these are things that they did in the past.
Those are veterans. Those are veterans
Yes.
that need to be highlighted. Bring them back to the spotlight to shine a light on their achievements.
Yes, I remember one story I did on the BBC. Jonathan Pillard recommended me to BBC when Judy Bryant visited Kavala, his hometown, for the first time in Maryland. I was assigned in Maryland as Ome and Talking Drum Studio correspondent.
Okay.
And I visited Judy Bryant up to his hometown, Kavala, and asked him, "You have come to vote?" He said, "Yes, but I remember seeing you voting." He said, "Because I left my voting card behind in Monrovia. I left in Monrovia." That was a human interest story. So the meaning about called BBC, Paul Banjabika told me, said, "Bobby, that's the meat of the story." Chairman Judy Bryant went to Kavala, his hometown, and left his voting card behind. That was the story. Everybody starts to flag that story because he was a leader.
Okay.
So a lot of things that we did for this country, people that we assisted, we got into where they are today, but our effort is never recognized. Maybe tomorrow, God forbid, I will not die just now. Bobby Addison is out there. But Bobby Addison was this kind of person. Jefferson Massa used to be with Internews. A lot of guys we had, we brought up today, they are big guys around here. Clarence Jackson, that's from OKFM. These are people who brought from Radio Banga. So you see, before you come out with a word, I'm concerned about this award, do your fast tracking, the other thing. This person is no more active, but these are things that they did in the past. Can we recognize them for that effort? So Lorena, your time will come. God will give you your flower. I've been following you from Sky FM with T Max and Judas Boki and Dripper Topper. I've been following you guys. I know one day all of us, our flowers will be given to us. But let us pay our due. I know you guys in studio have never paid your due for almost 6 years. You're prepaying now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa. All right. So 077771075, 0776 46 24 17, 0776 46 24 17, 0555 101075. These are the numbers to call. Our original line is down. We have a little technical problem here, so we are finding it difficult, but you can make use of the alternative line, 0776 46 24 17, 0555 101075. These are the numbers to call, plug for your calls, and be a part of the program. We have limited time. And for those of you who are lovers of the game, you can certainly move on and play the game. Let's pick up this call very quickly. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is David Moakoi from Kadua.
David, go on. Make your point.
Yeah, thank you very much for the talking point this morning. You see, this nation, if we start holding people personally for their actions, I think we'll go forward. Okay. And I just want to follow this guy who just left the line. How can you be a member of an institution? You don't pay bill. You don't pay due. Yeah, how do you expect that institution to grow? If let someone go to church, for example, in a church, I don't pay time. Then how do you expect that church to grow? Do we expect money to come from the sky to fall down to build a church?
Yeah.
After we praise other people home for this, the place is looking beautiful. That dude, guys, people are paying bills, people are paying their contribution to make sure that things go fine. But Liberia, just the kind of different thing we find ourselves in. You see, somebody be going to church to get paid that. One time I was in a gathering where I'm a deacon in my church and somebody made a statement say, "Don't deacon get paid that." I challenged the pastor that made that statement. Yeah, I challenged him. I said, "No, don't talk like that. If others are not paying it, I think the pastor just says John is not paying it." Then I told him, "Say go to the church and pastor and go there and ask the financial people whether the deacon is paying that." Because if I want the church to grow, you can't go in and ask them my paying that. You see, and no women when I come to Europe, will come to build my church when I'm working out any money, I don't pay time. So I want to encourage all of us that are not happy or not paying dues. So stop paying our dues to make the institution viable for all of us.
Okay, thank you.
When something happens, then they want to rush the institution for help. Where does that help come from? Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you. We'll talk to another person. 0777. That's 0555-101075. 0776 46 24 17. Good morning. You are live. What's your name and where do you call from?
My name is Matthias Wisse and I call from Barnabas Junction.
Go on, sir.
Barnabas Junction.
Yes, go on. You're live. You may proceed.
Yeah, on the issue that occurred yesterday with regard to the protesters, I think it is the fundamental rights of every Liberians to assemble peacefully. And what we saw in the past, when there were protesters, they were being provided every protection by the Liberia National Police, to the extent where the protesters assembled between the executive mansions and the Capitol building. For hours, they were not pushed around by the security forces or the police, and they were given the necessary protection by the police, to the extent where at the end of the day, the Liberians were able to commend the police for its level of professionalism and the demeanor and the manner through which they exerted during the protest period. But if you look at the video, the police built a shield and they were moving towards the protesters. Almost like, asking the protesters to move from between the University of Liberia and the Capitol building, which was not the right thing to do. In retreating, I don't know what happened. If you look at the video again, stones started coming from the Capitol building fence. On what basis? That the protesters were stone at. The protesters too retaliated. The entire situation went into commotion. That's not how we build democracy. Democracy is built and strengthened when the people have the right to assemble and assemble peacefully and present their petition. That's how democracy is built. But if you look at the video, any objective person who look at that video, you will realize that the protesters were not given the opportunity to assemble peacefully.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your point. Your point is respected. 0555-101075. We don't have time. I think we can take a call or two, and then we have to wrap up. 0776 46 24 17. 0776 46 24 17. 0555-101075. These are the numbers to call and be a part of the program. So we are here. We take a few calls and then we wrap up. Those of you who are lovers of the game, you can continue to play. We have numbers here and we are about to give out items. So you can certainly go on and play *79 and *3 hash. *79 and *3 hash is the code to play with. *79 and *3 hash is the code to play with, and you play with 200 Liberian dollars, okay? You play with just 200 Liberian dollars. 200 Liberian dollars. 0777-771075. 0555-101075. All right, so we don't have time already. Let's go for a very short break. We'll go for a break. Come back. We give items out to our folks. We have rice here to give out. We have cash to give out. So you can play *79 and *3 hash, *799 *3 hash. Let's go for this break, and we will be back to wrap up on the Thursday edition.
And how you doing, sir? Because so the traffic accident along the Jonathan Highway, I'm seeing Bruce Mile on you. What really occurred just now, sir?
The mobile model guy.
Yes, sir.
Attacked the car.
Yeah, I'm seeing the Bruce Mile on you. I'm seeing your share all tuned up.
But our hooligans.
Okay.
You have to go to the phone.
But what exactly happened? Was you driving or what?
They get attacked because of the
Yeah, because I'm outside on the Jonathan where I'm seeing guys with masks all on their faces, and I seen them throwing out a stone out, but then I see you with all bruised out on your phone, and I'm seeing all on your hand.
you see it, look at the back of the car.
But are you a government official, sir? And what's your name?
My name is Volkai Salim, and
What?
I'm the Director General for the National Food Association.
Okay, sir, thank you. All right. As you can see, this breaker salute, a car got broken, and look at the bar windows all got broken. But some confused guys having masks all on their faces.
Baba, you tell you play everything.
La common plane?
Yeah, common plate. Yeah.
But I want to buzz the car.
We are using the way
National Food Assistance
National Food Assistance Agency. The car was bossed by some of the protesters right down Jonathan Road. As you can see, the sun glass was also bossed. The front part of the door glass was also bossed. And then this is the rack. The rack number 2 in the car, as you can see. This is right in the car. Okay. And the people peaceful, they are going to their peaceful protest. And that the result of the peaceful protest are in. This is the result. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so folks, that's how we will have to wrap up on the Thursday edition of the show. And it was a well-served, palatable breakfast for you this morning. The show comes on tomorrow, at which time we will be here with another splendid edition of the program, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. So shortly, we will have a conversation with our winners. We cannot do that on the show because some of you have ring back tune, and it will serve as an embarrassment for the live stream. So on the regular broadcast, we will have to have a conversation with you. However, we have already done the draw, and we have numbers here, and we will do subsequent draw as well as we go on. So thank you for always following. Thanks to our callers, those of you who participated, and those of you who played the listening role. We'd like to say thank you. Keep safe as we take a break for the day, and the show returns on tomorrow. I wish I will be here. My name is Emmanuel Balen David. I was alongside my colleague Lorena Honoré. Bye-by, and have yourself a God bless day.